compete in Olympic weightlifting, which is the snatch and the clean and jerk. It was particularly the jerk in the clean and jerk that was the issue with sort of instability and not being able to lock out. I've competed at the English Championships, so at a reasonably high level, so any edge you can get is useful. So I had an issue with my right shoulder where it wouldn't lock out properly when I went overhead. So I was just looking to try and get assessed for one, what the issue was and what we could do to kind of improve the situation and be able to be more stable when going overhead. So we did a functional movement screen, which allowed us to assess not only the issues with the shoulder, but a couple of other things that it picked up. And then sort of from that, we were able to see where the weaknesses were and what we needed to do to strengthen things up. One of the things we picked up was just my external rotation was almost non-existent, which was obviously some low-hanging fruit that was able to be worked on quite quickly. So at one point we came up with it was like a point system. So different activities would get you different points for your recovery. Things like obvious ones like sleeping 8 hours was quite a lot of points, but things like a recovery cycle or like contrast shower, things like that got you smaller amounts, so you couldn't completely build up from just doing like the extra stuff, like sleep and food was still primary, but you could sort of try and get as many points as you could, which kind of turns it into a bit of a game, which is always good. One of the biggest things I think that's helped is acupuncture. We did some sports massage before comp and after comp, which was useful. And then we tried an acupuncture session, which just seemed to have a completely different effect on the way my shoulder felt. Felt like the only thing that would actually free things up, which allowed sort of recovery and training to be a little bit better, which is always useful. I thought that was really useful because it allows you to, one, try the exercises out, which is always easier to remember than just having something sort of written down and given to you, but also you can talk through what you're experiencing with an exercise, so if it needs to be modified or if there's potentially a better variation that can help your specific problem, being in the gym allows you to do that with your physio and you're not just left to do that on your own. I think the biggest thing for me is the emphasis on staying active. Like if you come in and you've got pain, it's not like stop doing the movement, it's working out how to carry on doing the sport that you enjoy, but maybe modifying things so you can either get round the issue or modifying things in a way that can help improve any issues you've got. I'd recommend SCRx Physiotherapy because the guys there all practice what they preach. They're all involved in sport, so they understand the frustration when you're injured and the importance of being able to get back participating in the sport that you enjoy.